I said in my last video about how the dirt roads are good practice for riding on dirt because they're decently maintained. You don't have to worry about the trail becoming impassable like you do on a Class 6 road. Well, I've extended that thinking a little bit farther. I went ahead and splurged for a New Hampshire off-highway recreational vehicle registration. This is the same registration that New Hampshire Fish and Game requires all ATVs and non-street legal dirt bikes to get in order to use the trail systems of the state. So yes, I have actually registered the KLR twice. It has 2 registrations, one for the road and one for off the road. But what this gets me is access to more places to ride than pretty much any other vehicle in New Hampshire. Because the KLR can do it all. We're heading north on Route 202, one of the major state highways. Actually, yeah, it's a U.S. highway, come to think of it. One of the major highways in New Hampshire. Cruising along, nice steady 55 miles an hour, which, you know, there's a special marking on here for 55 miles an hour because it's a 2005 motorcycle from the 1980s. Anyway, we can do all the roads because it's got a license plate. We can do all the Class 6 roads because those are legally state roads as well. And now, with the OHRV registration, I can do the trails too. So why am I talking about all this while riding some of the smoothest road you can find in the area? Because we're heading to the Hillsborough Rail Trail. The south end of this trail is only 12 minutes from work for me, according to Google Maps. So the day after I got the registration, it was a total no-brainer for me to take the KLR to work and then go ride this trail that I'm not allowed to with a street registration, but that I am completely allowed to with the OHRV registration. And that's the beauty of this arrangement. Instead of having to take my ATV or my dirt bike, load it up on a trailer, which I'll have to tow behind a truck or something, go to the park, unload it, go do my riding, then load it back up and drive the whole thing back home. I can just hop on the bike, ride to the trail, ride around the trail, and ride home. Here, yeah. Well now. So this is trail riding, huh? Honestly, this is in much better condition than some of the roads I ride. I admit, it feels a little weird doing this. What have we here? Oh, mud season? Yeah, we're all good. See, permitted uses? Motorcycles. Permitted on this trail. Let's do it. Also neat is that in my unique situation, if I wanted to take off down one of these public roads, I could, where a dirt bike couldn't. And yet I'm also allowed to bypass those gates and ride down here. This is sweet. Okay, sure, this particular ride is not all that exciting. It's just a straight line between Bennington and Hillsborough. I mean, being a rail trail literally means this is the route a railroad used to take, so it can't exactly go around tight corners or anything like that. Woohoo! Oh, this is pretty. And another bridge. Oh, this is an airport. I've been past this airport on the other side of it. Getting a little sandy here. Oh, wow. If I want to watch some planes, this is a great way to do it. Yeah, I literally just rode by there on the road the other day. Can't get there from here, though. You're breaking all kinds of laws crossing the airfield. Active runway and all that. Trail's a bit undulating through here. A lot of ups and downs. I have literally ridden this road before. Have to remember this trail crosses so many roads and that I'm allowed to take it. This is definitely a pretty ride. I wouldn't necessarily say it was worth the cost of the OHRV registration to ride stuff like this, but there's a lot of other stuff. And we will be checking it out, not to worry. Okay, well, I can be over here or over there. It doesn't really seem to matter right now. This is more fun anyway. There's a lot of gates along these. Well then, I guess that's the end of this trail. Is this the top end? Quite possibly. Yeah, trail parking. Although that's a perfectly good trail, it seems to be closed north of that point, so we will go this way, I guess.